Hey guys, it's me Cuba here, and today we're gonna see some 4x4 walkthrough solves using reduction method. So if you don't know what is reduction method is, so in reduction method we first fix all the centers and then we do all the edges and then we solve it as a 3x3. I'm not so good in the 4x4 because I lately getting into the solving 4x4. So speed solvers, please do not leave any negative comments on my video, but I can definitely help beginners in solving 4x4. So let's scramble it. So it's pretty much scrambled for me. So as I said earlier, we have to first solve all the centers. So as we can see here, there is a 2x1 block here, the yellow. I personally solve the yellow and white side first because I am not color neutral. So let's solve the yellow side first. In the 4x4 there is no fixed center, so we have to assign a side to a center. So let's do yellow side. So here is a 2x1 block of yellow side, and here are the two yellow blocks. So I can just bring this above this block and bring this up and bring this back. So here we have a L shape formed here. So as you can see, this is in the bottom right. So we can bring the corner of the L in the bottom right and just do R2. So we can move it aside and bring it back. So here we have a yellow center solved. So we can solve the opposite of the yellow, white side. So we can solve the white side similarly as yellow. So here's the white, here's the white. So now we have white and the yellow center solved. So now we have to solve any center using any side. So here I can see a 2x1 block of red. So I can solve red on this side. So here is the L now, and here is the one piece. So it's in the bottom right. Bring the L in the bottom right. So here is the red side. So opposite of red is always orange. So we can solve the orange center here. So here is a 1/2 block of the orange side, and here we see two blocks of orange. So let's do like this. So here we can see now we have the yellow, white, orange and red side solved. So now we have to decide where the last two centers go. So you have to know your color scheme right now to assign a side for the center. So if I put white in the bottom and yellow on the top, so the green side is always on the right of the red. So I know that this side is the green side because it is right of the red. So here is a 2x1 block of the green and here is a 2x1 block of the green. So I can just bring it here, move it aside and bring it back. So now we have the center solved. So now what we're gonna have to do is just take a glimpse at the cube and see if we can see an edge which is already solved. So no, we don't have an edge already solved. So now what we're gonna have to do is make a edge. So here is a green and red, and here is a green and red. So we can just put it here, and now as we can see that now this edge is solved. So let's move it aside and bring our centers back. So now we have our one edge done. So now we have to slice either way. So I like to slice it this way. So now I slide it this way, and here is a green and orange. So we have to find green and orange piece. So here is the green and orange piece. So if we insert it here, and when we slice back, you can see we have a solved edge, already solved edge here, and we also solve this edge. So we have to do the same to this. So here we have yellow and red, and here is the yellow and red. So I can insert it here and now slice back. So now we have 1, 2, 3 edges solved. Now we have one edge which is not solved. So now what we're gonna have to do is I like to slice it back here like this. So now here is a white and green. So I want to find a white and green piece. So it is a white and green. So I will insert it like this. So what we have done here, that we have kicked a solid edge inserting this piece. So we have kicked it here and inserted a piece here. Okay, so now we have to find the blue and orange piece. So here it is not in the upper layer, so here it is. Here is the blue and orange piece. So we will insert it like this. Now we have to find the blue and the red piece. So blue and the red piece is back here. So we have to insert it like this. Now when we slice, we see that we have 1, 2, 3 edges solved. So we have to slice back in order to fix our centers. So what we're gonna have to do now is here's a white and red piece. So when we slice back, we have to solve a edge. We have to solve an edge. So here is a white and red piece, and here is a white and red piece. So if we insert it here, we kick this solved edge, and we insert a white and red piece here, and white and red piece here. So when we slice back to fix our centers, this edge gets automatically solved. Okay, so we have to repeat the process. So here is a white and blue piece, is not in the upper layer. So here it is. So just insert it here. So now we have orange and white piece. So orange and white is, so this is the case where we do not have a piece in the upper and lower layer. It is back here. So what we have to do now, that we have to slice back. So we have 1, 2 edges solved, and here we have to do a edge flipping algorithm. So in order to do an algorithm, what we gonna have to do, that here is a white and green piece, here is a white and orange piece, and here is a white and orange piece, and here is a white and green piece. So we have to arrange it in a format where the pieces are exactly front of each other. So we have to bring this white and green in front of this white and green. So the algorithm is R U R prime F R prime F prime R. So here we can see it flipped a edge upside down. So here is a white and green, here is a white and green, here is a white and orange, here is a white and orange. So now what we are gonna have to do is slice and again do the edge flipping algorithm. So RUR FR FR. So as we can see, when we slice back, it fixed our 2 edges. So now we gonna have to see add a Q. So we have the last 2 edges remaining. So now we have to repeat the same algorithm here. As we can see, is a white, the yellow and orange, and yellow and orange piece here, and yellow and green piece here. So they are exactly front of each other. So let's slice and do R U R prime F R prime F prime R and slice back. So now as you can see, we have our all edges done. So now let's solve it as a 3 by 3. It's very hard to solve from the viewfinder of the camera, so please bear with me. So that's it, guys. We have our 4x4 solved. But as you can see that here we have a parallel parity issue, that here this edge have to go here and this edge have to go here, and all the cube is solved. So the algorithm for this is like this: U2 R2 U2 R2 U2 R2 U2. So as you can see, it fixed our cube. The algorithm just does that. It takes this edge and exchanges it with this edge. So let me set up a different parity here. So now here's a different parity. Here we can see that the two edges are side to side and rest of the cube is solved. Before we have the one edge here and one edge here, so we flipped it like this. So now we have to do that, we have to flip this edge with this edge. So what we gonna have to do here, that we have to make a setup move. So for this we have to do R2 and F prime. So this edge will be extend with this edge. So now we are gonna have to do the same algorithm, that is U2 R2 U2 R2 U2 R2 U2, and undo the setup move, that is F R2. So now as you can see, our cube is solved. So let me set a case of an OLL parity. So here we have the case of OLL parity. So here we can see that we have the 3 yellow edge pieces solved and one yellow edge piece is flipped. So we have to flip this edge like this. So we have to keep the edge that we have to flip in front of us, and the algorithm is R2 B2 U2 LU2 RU2 RU2 F2 RF2 L B2 R2. So as we can see that now all we have a yellow cross, and we can solve it from here using the OLL and PLL. So that's it, guys, for the 4x4 walkthrough solve using reduction method. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.